Did you know that a negative attitude could cause you to live a shorter life? That if even a frown on your face can cause you to age, what do you think a negative attitude could do to your entire body? I know school gets stressful and most of us have jobs or kids and life itself is just hard, but we as people were meant to live full lives. Now I manage my own store, I'm a full-time mom and a full-time student. I'm constantly being bombarded with work and employees and a toddler who needs attention 20 out of the 24 hours in a day, and not only that, my schoolwork is piling up. The purpose of my speech is to inform my classmates about staying positive, optimistic, and happy. Today I'm going to tell you the negative side effects of being pessimistic, the positive side effects of being optimistic, and the life expectancy of either or. The negative side effects of being pessimistic are a lot more drastic than one might think. According to the New York Times' Dr. Hahn, a study on heart disease found that patients with depressive disorders had on average 1.6 times as many cases of that disease. Just by thinking negatively, you're more likely to die from a sickness or disease. Dr. Hahn also found that the severity of the hopelessness was proportional to the increase in sickness and death. Now I want to tell you about the positive sides of being optimistic. Before anything else, one must believe that positivity and optimism are an option in every situation. There is evidence that optimistic people present a higher quality of life, so says the National Center of Biotechnology Information's abstract. The NCBI also states that it's commonly understood that the term optimism embraces two closely related topics. The first is the inclination of hope, while the second is the tendency to believe that we live in the best of all worlds. Optimism is not something everyone sees as a necessity, because it is not the easiest option. And while it may not be the easiest option, it is the best option in regards to your health. Now I know you're thinking, how could being happy cause me to live a longer life? Well, according to The Guardian, a huge new study in the US found that optimists were less likely to develop coronary heart disease and less likely to die of any cause over the 8-year trial that was done. Being happy is very hard, but again, it is a necessity. In conclusion, I have shared with you the reasons to be happy, positive, and optimistic. I have told you the negative side effects of being pessimistic, the positive side effects of being optimistic, and the life expectancy of either or. I feel qualified to speak on this because I definitely am in the middle of a big ball of stress. From my store to my homework, even to my child. Now I know most of you understand my struggle, especially when most of you deal with the same things. But trust me when I tell you, the science is there. There are plenty of new struggles in life that will have you think twice about staying positive. The secret to lifelong happiness is being happy.